Oh man, so for me this week it's been a little bit quiet. You know, I'm playing the medium today. So it's gonna be right here. No, it's gonna be right here on I've been deciding on what channel I want to put it on. I decided to put it officially on the GWG channel, so it'll be here today. But yeah, also I'm getting there. I'm building it up. I'm getting there. But I was trying to think of the other game that I played this week, and it was Hive Busters with you ladies. We wrapped it up. We finished it, from the previous week up until now. So it was nice. I really enjoyed playing through that. But that's the only game I really got a chance to get into, where it kind of jumped off. Pretty busy this week, so. But so yeah, today, hopefully tonight it'll be 5 p.m. Pacific, so 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. I don't care, man. Okay, they only hear me. Okay, just a second. I got it. Let me see. All right, hold on. Just a second, y'all. I'm fixing audio right now. My bad. We've been having issues all morning, so bear with me. Why isn't this coming in? Let me see. Properties. All right, hold on. Headphones. There.
Are we good?
Y'all should be. They should be able to hear y'all now.
Okay, so let me start this over. I had a good little rhyme, man. I'm gonna do it again.
You was killing them with the bars.
I'm gonna do it again. Y'all didn't hear me.
Okay,
Y'all didn't hear me.
Well, we want to make sure that they hear us first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They should hear y'all.
Only.
They should.
Yeah, if somebody could just in chat, make sure.
Let us know what's going on.
Is Lady Foxfire laughing at me? Because if that's the case,
No,
then
she laughing at me because of my comment.
oh, okay.
Oh god.
Mic check. You stupid.
Yeah, and also chat. Pay attention to my audio. My audio's been going up, like fluctuating. It's been spiking high. So let me know if I get too loud. We've been having all kind of issues this morning. So yeah.
Yay.
All right.
All good. Okay. I'm gonna start my little bars again. Let me see if I can do it now. Okay. Good morning, everyone. This is me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. It's Grown Women Gaming, Volume 152. What it do? Y'all already know I'm hanging with the best crew. And thank you, chat, for coming through and sticking with us through our audio difficulties. I know we can't have a perfect show every time, but we appreciate your patience. We got a lot of things to talk about this week. So I want to start off with what we've been playing, and I'm going to start off with Miss Delilah HD.
Well, okay, the chat already heard me. I talked about Hive Busters a little bit and how I'm playing the medium today on the GWG channel. So tonight at 8 p.m. I keep saying Eastern. Yeah, that's right, Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. Man, this time zone's killing me.
Okay, but you ain't play nothing?
Other than Hive Busters, no. That's the only thing I got a chance to jump into this week.
Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with Hive Buster?
I loved it. I thought the graphics were on point. The story was pretty good. I wish it was a little bit longer. But granted, we had to break our gameplay session up. So maybe if we did it in one session, it probably felt better. But it was a great experience. I thought the polish was there. I love the mechanics. The banter between the characters was really well done. So yeah, man, I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed playing with you all as well. So it was dope.
Likewise. All right, what about you, Miss CHAREECE?
Girl, CHAREECE here, and I have been busy. I have played Immortals Phoenix Rising. I don't know why I always forget the first part of that game. I'm so close to beating it. I'm trying to beat it on stream, but I don't know if I got the patience to play it when I play it on stream. Of course, Genshin Impact, because I got to get my characters leveled up. I have been play a little bit of Tetris because that's my mindfulness in the game when I just want to game, but I don't really want to think about it, which is weird because Tetris is like one of the most thinking games ever. What else? I think that was it because I started by school this week and I was trying to get everything situated with that. So I wasn't heavy on it like I normally am, but we're gonna get back in it soon, hopefully.
All
But
right. Okay, I like that. I like that. You trying to get them you trying to max out some characters. I see you, girl. What about you, Miss LBOOGIE 0208?
Yeah, welcome everybody. Mainly what I've been playing this week. So I play Hive Busters with the ladies, and then just a ton of Call of Duty and Apex. I don't know if you guys saw, but I'll be playing Apex on February 1st with June on the Xbox channel. So two black ladies are going to be getting together to, knock some skulls on the Xbox channel, Twitch.
Nice.
Yeah.
The first of the month?
Yep.
The first of the month?
Monday,
All
yep.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tweeted it out yesterday, but yeah, I'll also be streaming on my channel, so either one you guys can come watch. So I've just been practicing, and I think I got Stitch back into it, so that was cool. He's been playing with me, and yeah, I mean, for Hive Busters, I don't know, I thought it was great. I told the ladies I think that they did a great job in the storytelling. They really made you get attached to these characters pretty quickly, and the graphics were amazing. Like, it looked fantabulous. So I don't know, I dug it better than the original game, actually. Like, it's probably one of my it was probably one of my best DLC experiences by far.
See, I guess because I'm a huge Kate fan, so for me it's like I really like that arc, between the her bloodline.
Well, it's not to say that I don't like her arc at all. It's not that I'm saying that. Like, I do like her arc, but I just thought that they did a really good job with this.
Yeah, I got you.
Anything else, LBOOGIE?
I think that's it.
All right. I just want to make sure I didn't cut you off or anything. For me, I play a little bit of some things. I finished Titanfall 2. Yo, BT 7274 RIP. I'm telling you, I don't know. I like that the robot wasn't trying to be human. It was a robot trying to be a robot to understand his pilot. You know what I mean? And that's like a different set versus like the robots, the androids from Detroit Become Human. So were they really trying to be human? But this is just, I don't know, something about BT, man. I love that it reminds me of Call of Duty with robots, with Titans. And the thing about it is they got the slide perfect, the wall jump perfect. Coming from someone who plays Call of Duty, and where they implemented the wall run and the slide, that slide and that wall run was so sweet. As soon as you get the hang of it, it is like awesome sauce.
Yeah, people want him to bring the wall run into Apex. I mean, Apex. That's why I love Apex. Apex is Titanfall Battle Royale style.
I looked at the party the other day when you was playing. I said, man, I might jump in.
I was debating. I was debating sending you a message too.
But I just looked. I stared at it for a minute, and then I was like, "Nah, let me hit up Road Company." That's also what I was playing this week. Road Company. I don't know. I kind of like it again. I got what is that? My Dima is Mastery 1 and my Lancer is Mastery 1. So I'm happy about that. I'm trying to max master Lancer. You got your good games and you got your bad games. But there's definitely like people who have been like on it since day one. They know the maps, they know the points, they know everything. Like, they playing for money out here. That's how good they play. But I did enjoy myself. And Hive Busters as well. But you already know, y'all heard it from the other ladies. It's bomb. I don't know about my little ass TV, but it was looking clean. It was looking clean on my screen. And then I was like, Delilah, ain't this 120? She was like, no, Xbox multiplayer is. She said multiplayer is. I said, okay, let me see. That multiplayer was clean. The cleanest I ever seen. I almost got dizzy a couple of times. But that DLC had interesting story and I'm enjoying it as well. And I've been practicing multiplayer. I play Call of Duty, but not Cold War. Cold War has to take a back seat because I've got some things in the back burner just simmering like some grits, you know what I'm saying? And I can't really say at this particular moment, but we'll talk about more about it next week. But yeah, I've been focusing more on Modern Warfare. Just every time, if it's going to be Call of Duty, it's going to be Modern Warfare at this particular moment in time. And I've been getting good. And the people that have been playing around me, they're really good. So that's what I have been playing this week. All right, now after we got that out the way, let's start with our first topic. Everybody seen the Resident Evil experience?
A little bit.
You didn't. Who said that?
I did, Delilah. You already know I only glance. I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm not staying long for that.
Okay, but what I mean is, based on what you saw, what do you think about the game?
I mean, the corridor with the chandelier and stuff. The chandelier looked cool, and then like the part where you holding the gun. That's it. I saw the lady, and I was like, okay, I'm done. Like I'm not watching all of that. That's yeah. I'm not playing that game. I already know I'm not playing that game, so it's not even a matter of being interested in that. I thought the graphics looked good, but that's about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Delilah on this one. I watched it. Like, it looks nice. I kind of want to, I want to know the story, but I'm not actually going to play the game. So I might watch somebody else play it for a little while and then go read up on it. But I don't do scary games, which is weird because I'm going to play the medium. I'm a pass for this. It looks nice. I give you that. The tall lady looks creepy.
But I heard the medium doesn't really have like jump scares in the sense of like
yes,
Resident Evil. I
thank
think
God.
Resident Evil is
Let's
like
go.
Okay. We'll see, lady. But, right. Yeah, that's what I heard. So but yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what they do. And then I guess, Resident Evil is a lot about combat and stuff, and I don't think that you necessarily have those things in the medium. So but yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is like new stuff or not, but I saw, a lot of the Resident Evil stuff from last week that we talked about, and read the big woman, tall woman, or whatever the hell they calling her. And
we can't say what they're calling her because it's not polite.
Oh, they're calling her something else now? Shit.
Well, the stuff that I read, she's very graphic, but very nice. But I wouldn't say it online because, my daughter might be listening.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. Really the only Resident Evil games I've ever played were like in the arcade. I'm not really big at scary games either. Most of us aren't. But I don't know. I feel like, people would enjoy seeing me be scared. So I might have to dabble.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. There was a little bit of audio issue on my end, and I just want to make sure I was caught up. Resident Evil experience. Yo, look, it's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. It is scary. I played. I didn't finish 4, but I played 5, 6, and 7, and it looks like to me it's like the same. It's gonna be like it's the same problem. It's the same problem. Ethan is finding his daughter, and it seems like you can't keep your wife and you can't keep your daughter. What are you doing to let these people take your family like that? You know what I mean? I'm gonna dabble, but I ain't gonna get it for 60. I ain't getting that 60 though. I'm getting that sale. I'm getting it on sale because if it's to me, it looks like it's just the same exact formula as Resident Evil 7, which I don't have a problem with. I enjoyed it, but versus when I played Resident Evil 7, I paid the full 60 and I got one good play and it was good, and I was done with it. I didn't even hit the DLCs, even though they were free. I think, I'm not too sure, but I think they was free. But I am interested in the story of this saga with Ethan. I need to know, what is this castle? Who's the tall lady? Who's the witches? Oh, by the way, one of the witches that was in the trailer, she passed away this week with with medical complications. So RIP to her. So, but it's scary, and that's if you're gonna make a scary game, I need to be scared. And by the looks of the trailer, it is kind of scary. So, I have a question for you, ladies. Is it gonna be a cop day one or a sale?
Never.
Damn, CHAREECE. Okay.
Again, I asked my husband if he's gonna like be with me while I watch the medium. Play the medium. He was like, no, because you're gonna act the fool. And I was like, okay. So I'm not finna get worse with Resident Evil. Like, no.
Okay, Delilah is a no for her dog. Okay.
You already know that.
What about you? I didn't even ask it for you. What about LBOOGIE?
Yeah, I think I might try it, but for me, I'm always like not wanting to miss out, so I might get it at launch. We'll see.
Okay, all right. Well, you already know I'm gonna catch it on sale, man. I can't wait. It's gonna be like 2 months. It's gonna be half off. Let's go. Let's go on with our next topic. Xbox ecosystem is like growing. Xbox Game Pass subscribers hit 18 million.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
People call it the Netflix of video games, and that's the perfect example of what it is. And I think with the push of Destiny 2 title appeared on the Xbox Game Pass last year, and Control also available on Xbox and PC, they pushed it to have more users there. And I don't want to butcher the Microsoft CEO name, so I'm just going to be like the CEO of Microsoft revealed that Xbox Live had more than 100 million monthly active users between the Series X and the S. It is the most successful in Microsoft history, with the quote, I'm going to put a quote there, with quote, the most devices ever sold in a launch month. You ladies, I would love your 2 cents on this right here. Because 18 million subscribers at least $9.99. Woo, that's a lot, right? Let's start off with CHAREECE.
Again, we've been talking about Game Pass forever. Like, Game Pass is such an awesome not seller, but like
Value.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see why people still hate on it, but this proves that people, as much as people are hating on it, a lot of people are taking advantage of it. Like, these are hard times, and people they're stuck at home, but yet they're still not making enough money. And it's harder to justify paying $60 for a game that you might possibly hate, but yet you could pay $15 a month and try out over 100 different games and get, like, you've made your money back, if not more. I don't like, it's the cost of this is by itself defeats the purpose. I mean, yeah, Game Pass is awesome, and I'm happy that the more people are using it. It's awesome. And now for the sales increase for what you said, it was like the biggest launch since in Xbox history, which is weird because people are still looking for one. My cousin is looking for one right now. He can't find one online. So that's kind of, to me, that's kind of weird how this is the biggest launch in history, but yet not everybody has one. Like, honestly, in my small ass town, I think I'm probably the literally only person who has a Series X.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
like, yeah, that's just how small my town is, but yeah, that's just how hard it is to find one. You can't just order one online or walk into a store and get one. You just can't do that. So that's kind of shocking that it's one of the biggest launches, but yet it's not readily available to the public without like detective work or something.
All right. What about you, Ms. LBOOGIE 208?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, we've been saying this from the beginning. I utilize Game Pass, to be able to, get a bunch of games for my kid, because they're constantly asking for games. And it's like, now she knows, if it's on Game Pass, she can get it. And then if it's, not, you're more inclined to get the other games that they, ask for, because everything else is covered in Game Pass. So, people have got to realize that you don't have to have it, right? If you don't want it, don't get it. I don't understand why you have to try to get people not to get it, right? But yeah, it's great value, and obviously, you see that it's giving Microsoft a bunch of buying power. So, you're going to see a lot more acquisitions and things coming our way because they're making money.
Yeah, I mean,
That
just to
part.
kind of, piggyback on what the ladies have already mentioned, to me, Game Pass is the future. Like, I mean, you could see this model. You got the other players in doing the same thing, like Amazon and Google and whatnot, with Stadia and the things Luna, the things that they announced. So, I think the beautiful part about Game Pass is that your Xbox library is like you already been building it, and so it's kind of following you through this entire transition. So I mean that's what I love about it. Whether I'm traveling with my mobile device or just trying out something that's on PC, because I have Game Pass Ultimate, so I'm able to check out some of the PC titles as well. But it's definitely a tremendous value, and so kudos to them on hitting numbers, and I can definitely see a future of that going up. So it's lovely. I'm enjoying it.
You love to see it, huh, Delilah?
Of course I do.
All right. Before I say my piece on it, let me give these shout outs about to be a little bit quick, y'all. Abacab, I see you. Mitchie Dies a Lot. I seen you on GRG and you did a great job. What's up, girl? Queer by Nature NYC. Good morning. Welcome. Calvin Henderson, I see you. Shout outs to you. I saw you. You sent us the merch that you bought for you and the wifey. We really, really appreciate it. Ooh, let me see who else. Lady Foxfire. Hey, girl. How you doing? Dragonheart, I see you. Good morning. Other Zinc. Who else? Obi-Wan, hello. Good morning. Stu Jersey. I see you. Who else? I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I'm scrolling. Sinister Tar Heel, I see you like blended in there. Mr. Kima, thank you for coming. X Buds, I see you. You were somewhere earlier. OE, what it do, fool? What it do? Jazzy Noop, Mod of the Year. Yeah. Thank you for coming this morning. El Tuck, you just jumped in. Let's go. All right. This is what it is. You have to understand that Xbox market is the market, you know what I'm saying? It's not more of game leaning towards video games. It's leaning toward more services. People got to understand that these services are making way more money than the actual purchase of a game. More revenue, concurrent revenue. That is the key. I've been a subscriber. I've been an Xbox subscriber before it was Game Pass, and it like over 10 years. And I'm very happy that I can be able to play my video games with the with the structure of Xbox. I like the share button. I like that the dashboard can be customizable to me. I like that I can be able to go to Upload Studios and make my stuff. I love how they integrated with the current gen, with the brand new gen, with your phone. I love that. You know what I mean? And what I don't understand is why everyone always wants. It's like Xbox never win. It seems like that. It seems like there's always somebody. Excuse me. There's always someone that's always just hating to be hating.
So and I look at that as like internet perception, because clearly these numbers tell a different story.
Yeah. So, damn, K Mega, I didn't see you. My bad. Good morning. So, excuse me. So I'm like, I'm really ecstatic. They gonna get my money. I think Xbox as a whole is like the number one like continuous purchase product / service I've been doing for my whole life, most of my life. So as long as they do stuff to not only bring new people into it, as well as accommodating their veteran users, it's all good with me, you know? And I think that's what they're doing, especially since what happened the week before with the Xbox Gold Fiasco, how quick they changed that around. I think that's making an effort on listening to their customers. And that should be an example for other people and other companies about listening to the people that actually use your service, or AKA watch your shows, or AKA watch your streams. Anybody else would like to talk about this?
It was interesting how with that whole thing, I heard someone mention an analogy that I thought was really cool. It was saying how, people complain about the scrutiny that Microsoft gets, but it's like the tallest tree gets the most wind or something. Somebody had a cool analogy for it. I thought it was pretty cool. And I'm like, I mean, it makes sense, it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. It's like they're successful, so people in other departments, so people, find something or have something to say, or, so I just found that part, that analogy kind of stood out to me. It's like you held to a different standard, you got a different level of accountability than anyone else. Because just think about if a different company would have raised their prices for anything. We see Netflix do it all the time. We see other companies announce changes in their services, and people have to deal with that, And so this was different to me, though. I think I mentioned last week that I did not agree with it. It's just as a fan, as somebody looking at it, even if it doesn't apply to me being a subscriber, it's like if my cousin or somebody gets signed on, then they're gonna have a completely different pay model than I would have. And so that's the reason why it stood out to me like a sore thumb. But I'm so glad that Microsoft did their thing and made the necessary changes. And so it's onward and upward. So
as well, not only that, I'm gonna just put the medium in there. I'm gonna put the medium in the conversation, because as much as people talk shit about the medium, now we haven't played as a unit, but I've been saying I don't care about the Metacritic. Y'all be killing me about this Metacritic shit. I mean, y'all be living and dying by it. Y'all need to, it's like this. As much as people talk shit about Xbox and talk about the medium and talk about that we ain't got no games, it seemed like more and more people talk. I saw a lot of people playing the medium, even if they liked it or not. Y'all played it, and that's what they want. So I am like, it don't matter to me. I need PlayStation to do something and do something like that to excite me, because all they doing is giving out games, and games I don't even want to play. So I'm looking at my PlayStation 4.
When it comes to the medium, I'm scared because I don't like playing scary games to play it, but I'm also excited because the reviews that came in, those are the ones that I care about. They have a lot of them had a lot of significant things to say about the game. Of course, I didn't want to spoil it for myself too much, so I didn't read a lot of it. But I feel like it's not, overall, even though it's mixed, it's not a bad. Overall, it's not a bad game. Because I haven't seen what's that website? GameSpot. Is it GameSpot? Yeah, GameSpot. I haven't seen GameSpot, give a 9 out of 10 on a game in a minute. When it came, especially if it's something that's exclusive to, console exclusive to Xbox. I haven't seen a 9 out of 10 from them in a forever. I thought they would give a better score to Gears, but so the fact that they gave Medium that high score, I was like, okay, well, it may, they got even a little accolades screenshot going around with scores that they got that were up and above, and the outlets that were listed on that screenshot was pretty reputable company. They weren't something that I hadn't heard of before, put it that way. And I'll just leave it at that.
All right then. I think we went through this topic real nice and real fine. We will talk. What else we gonna talk about though? We gonna talk about GameStop this week. GameStop, the stock market, Dogecoins, and I would not suspect out of all the stocks, they choose to do this on was GameStop. All the gamers said, fuck it, we gonna put money on this.
Do you understand the core of it though? It's really.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you want to elaborate, Boogie, because we haven't said much.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that people have to realize that what happened is that there's a Reddit forum for people, essentially what you would call regular people, investors, average people like us, that are watching the stock market. Now, what happened is that hedge funds saw GameStop and decided to bet against GameStop, essentially saying, we're going to assume that GameStop is going to lose. They're going to go under, and what they want to be able to do is to borrow stocks buy them, then sell them, and the difference is their profit, right? And when some of these people on Reddit found out that this was going to happen, they basically said, not today. And everybody banded together and started buying GameStop stock. So what happened is when they start buying up the stock is that these people who are essentially trying to make a profit aren't able to. They're essentially losing a ton of money as the stock rises because, again, like I said, they're betting that the stock was going to go down. So, these hedge funds have been losing like millions of dollars and maybe even getting close to billions. So everyone got together and basically started playing the same game these hedge funds are playing, but betting against them, essentially, is what happened. And, places like Robinhood, which is hilarious, they're basically named for stealing from the rich to give to the poor, essentially started putting in roadblocks in place for people to buy these stocks and allowing the stock to go down while also allowing these hedge funds to continue to sell and trade in the background. So that's why now we have a bunch of people in the Senate. You got a lawsuit going in New York and all this craziness. So that's what's happening. It sounds like it's not going to stop. It sounds like it's
shout out to
going
Boogie
to go
for breaking
forward.
that down for people to understand it, though. That was so good.
But essentially, it doesn't sound like this is going to stop. I think the things to look for is that we see right now that people in the Senate are saying that, this is a free market. We should be able to trade freely. Now, like I said, the thing to look for is if we start seeing some of those players who are saying this is a free market and we should be able to trade freely begin to change their tune, because that means that those people who are pulling the strings are now starting to pay off people to prevent us regular people from playing the game that they're playing.
Right?
I just want to say that stock market Twitter was hilarious.
Please tell me y'all made some money, though. Please tell me y'all got something out of this.
No, but I'm still holding.
Right.
I'm still holding.
As far as GameStop,
Oh yeah.
and I'm a baby.
Oh yes.
I should have waited a day or two if you want me to keep it a buck, but I didn't. But I'm new to investment, so.
Well, I think it's still on hold, so we still may see some fluctuations going on here because
gonna
they're
take about
still
another
right now
week or so.
preventing. Yeah, I still think we still have a ride coming, and because right now they're trying to mitigate losses essentially. But once they open it up, just like yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw that they allowed people to start buying at only limited quantities.
Yeah, I saw
but
it.
still, people were buying max quantities. And you still saw GameStop rise again yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, I think that once they see they cannot continue to do this, because essentially what they're doing is illegal. You're regulating the market that is supposed to be unregulated, right? It's free market. So I think once we get back to how we were last week, where everyone can buy whatever the hell they want to buy, we're going to see those stocks rise again.
How long do you think it's going to take before we get there, though?
Yeah, that I can't tell you.
Yeah, because no one really knows. It's hard to guess. We don't know what's going to happen.
We're not professional tax brokers. I just want to put that as a disclaimer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm not giving advice right now either.
Okay, we're not
Don't
professional.
come tell me
tax
you lost money because of me.
Okay. you interact your own risk. I think everybody is that adult enough to know if you don't want to, that's your business. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we are not technically like brokers.
I know people.
Yeah, but I think more people.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say I see people in the chat. You mentioned Robinhood. Well, look, I suggest you have more than just one. Like some people use
Right.
Cash App, some people use Robinhood. I use E-Trade also and Fidelity. So feel free to check those out. They also have zero commissions like those other ones. They're just a little bit more they're more convoluted, more harder to understand with their charts and stuff, but it's the same and very similar process. The commissions are still extremely, like, everybody has, majority of the places, brokers now have zero commissions, so feel free to check those out too.
Yeah, and remember, like, we're in the age that you don't, back in the day, and I'd say back in the day, but really, like, I'm 35, so like when I was in high school, so maybe like 10 years ago, you would have to have special software just to see the market in real time. So now you have the market interacting with the market in real time on your phone. So, you know, I think it would behoove a lot of people, especially minorities, to take a look at stocks, take a look at what's happening here, educate yourself, and get your feet wet. But the rule that I like to play by is don't put money in. It's not a slot machine, right? So only put in money that you're willing to lose is the way you should look at it.
I completely agree about that. Because I'm seeing people like having like thousands of stocks. I'm like, yo, I'm playing 25 at a time and working with what I got.
Right.
Don't put your bill money up there, don't be.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, we paying bills first, and then we invest. I'm not, but I like my portfolio. I like that it's diversified. I'm really happy that I picked a stock that made money, like really made me some money, because I made it because I didn't know what to pick. So I just picked with what I knew. And one of the stocks were GameStop. And one of the other stocks was AMC. If you're gonna invest in something, invest something that you use. Or
that's it. That's exactly it. That's what I tell people. Like, if you know you're using it, it's likely to be around. You know, it's something that you enjoy. You know, well, that's not with everything, but most things. Like that's how I always spread my portfolio around. I invest in companies that I personally use and find valuable. You know, like for instance, we talk all the time about these game companies. So what I decided to do was jump into a game company mutual fund type thing. Because that's everybody. That includes EA, Activision, the whole nine, right? So they all make money. I make money. So it's little things like that. But it definitely requires a lot of research and things like that. So
always research the company that you're gonna put some money on. And cryptocurrencies is not the same as stocks. And
yeah, they don't work the same.
They don't work the same, and they're not FDIC insured. So if you lose money, it's a wrap. It's gone. You know what I mean?
Well, that money gone.
Like, that money
gone. It's literally like playing the lottery. So that's how you have to think of it. You know, you like I said, put in what you're willing to lose. You know, if you're just starting, it's probably a good idea to just do $20-$25, like Lady's saying, here and there, because
I want to get me a Microsoft stock.
Right, you don't mind. And what I saw a lot of people doing too is, like, you know, with Doge and whatnot, is that whatever money they made on Doge, they didn't just cash out and go buy dinner and stuff. What they did was use that money to leverage buying more expensive stocks like Bitcoin, Microsoft, things like that. So don't think of it as I'm putting in so that I can pay rent. You know what I mean? You're putting it in
long term.
You're putting it in for long term, long run, long haul.
The reason I started investing was because I want a house. I want a house and a car paid off. And if I knew that if I invest in certain things like video games, movie theaters, Nokia, AMC, Stitch, I see you. Yes, your baby girl got stock on that one. And I'm in it for the long haul. The long haul. I mean 5, 10, 20 years. So it's y'all better just don't. If y'all not familiar with the stock, with stocks, and you want to get into it, find a friend that does it, or find some resources that have educational tools on how to do stocks. I know plenty of these apps and websites, they have a help section, and mostly I think all of them have a, hey, I'm new to stocks, can you help me? No, they'll break it down for you, but just make sure don't spend what you can't afford, and don't let internet, especially Twitter, like derive from you to be like, oh, I gotta buy stocks because they buying stocks. No, because my bag ain't the same as your bag.
Yeah.
So,
like for instance, obviously this is a gaming podcast, so like if you're a gaming fan, I suggest you get stocks in whatever game that you love or you think that will have a long-term success. You know. So I think someone in the chat mentioned what CDPR. Like I think that's cool too, because you can actually get stocks in other stuff that's in other countries too. So a lot of people don't know that you know they're on different exchanges, and of course they have different sets of rules, but you can also get shares on those companies. But yeah, I love this stuff, y'all. I mean, y'all know I've been investing for a long time, and I've got my own little method down. So if anybody got any questions, feel free to send me a DM or something, and if I can help, I will. No guarantees here. I'm not a professional by no means, but I do love it. I do have a good time.
I'm telling y'all, listen to Delilah last year, cuz.
So
you might want to listen. You might want to listen. Let me see what else we want to talk about. We're gonna talk about. We gotta have to talk about Ninja. Because did we talk about this last week or no?
We did
about the parents. We did not. Okay, so we're gonna talk about. I think we.
No, we did, right?
Did or we did not? We did or we did not?
I can't remember.
About the parents. About it's not his job to.
I think we did.
Did we?
That's sad if we don't remember. It's kind of sad.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But we talk about how Lady snapped on him?
No, maybe we didn't.
Okay, I can't remember. I can't remember. But yes, let me. No, I know we didn't. I'm looking at the topic.
I'm looking at the topics.
No, we did not. Okay,
right.
I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so we're gonna talk about it then. Okay, Ninja said in an article, and yeah, we're gonna talk about how I got him as well. But let me open it up with the article, Reese. All right, he said in an article, right, that it is not his job to teach his kids about racism or white privilege. In turn, there was a little,
and not his kids, like
not his
people
kids.
in his stream.
People on his stream. He don't want to teach them that, even though his audience is mostly kids, and the majority of the games he play is Fortnite, which is a kids friendly direction type of game. There was a little bit of backlash the very next day. There was a little backlash for him as well. Black Gamer Girl tweeted like, don't let people like Ninja, who's not gonna be like educating you guys on Black history, to be like, oh, it's Black History Month, and we gonna pick and choose. We gonna get these Black content creators to help us out here and there. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna educate you a little bit. Every February, every June is always that time that companies, streamers, whoever want to take advantage of the fact that it's Black History Month. It's awareness on Black people and Black culture, and people try to monopolize it when they don't even care about it with the rest of the days of the year. I pointed out, I sent a tweet that he did saying that he was supporting the George Floyd movement last year. So you do recognize what's going on, but you just choose not to, based on the article that was given the other day. I got between the Ninja community and between internet community, just a motherfucker saying a motherfucking to be saying something, I got a little backlash. Black girl gamers got a lot. I got not as much, but it really is really disheartening for me, because all I said to him was like, he responded by the tweet that the snapshot tweet of him. His response was like, I gave thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars to charities and organizations, and I've been working in the background on getting some things off the ground for Black people. So I responded to him like, tens of thousands of dollars, you should be able to educate your community about what's going on with racial injustice and white privilege. And and I'm not talking about all white people, I'm just saying let's just be realistic of what's going on here. There are people that just, they want to say the hard R, they want to be negative, they want to be hella racist, and I just want to have your ladies' input on that. Personally, me, I'm if I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. I lost, and I don't care what I lose. It ain't like I'm here sponsored by nobody, but y'all not fit to sit here and think and tell me that y'all don't get extra greasy when it's February and June. And that's what I gotta say on it. I would like the other ladies to say what they gotta say. Let's start with LBOOGIE 208.
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I think we pretty much, I commented on it as well, and basically just said that, you know, he really needs someone working PR for him. Like, it's wild. But essentially, you can't. Black people are literally telling him that what he's saying is wrong, and he still wasn't getting it. Like, if you're truly an ally, if you're really truly trying to be an ally, then you need to be listening to the people who are being, what do you want to say, attacked here, in the sense, you know, like, you can't say, you know, tell a woman, you know, well, I give to women's abuse, so I gave, you know, I don't need to pay attention to your particular issue because I give to women's support. So, like, that's not how things work. Like, if you're an ally, you're an ally. And if you're an ally, you should be listening to people. And that's what he really needs to do, is he needs to listen. He needs to stop putting his foot in his mouth, and he needs to listen. If you're truly there to help. If you're not there for a PR stunt and you care and you're really trying to help and not doing it because it's the hip thing to do at the moment, then fucking listen. Open your ears.
Okay, I have a question for you, LBOOGIE, because you're a parent. Do you feel that his article was justified? Like, do you feel like it's the parents' responsibility?
No, well, it is the parents' responsibility to sit down with their kids and have those conversations, right? But that's not what we're saying to do. We're saying to monitor your damn streams. And when people start to have that kind of rhetoric in your streams, you should be quickly and swiftly shutting it down, period. No one's asking you to sit down and have a stream focused on racism and talk to the kids about racism. But when you see racist stuff happening in your stream, shut it down and simply say, this is not right. I don't agree with this. I'm moving out of this match.
Okay. CHAREECE, as a parent, do you, before we get into the other stuff, as a parent, do you feel like it's fully your responsibility to teach your kids what Ninja won't do?
As y'all know, I've said it in our DMs a lot. Me and my daughter talk about race and race relations all the time. Like, it's at this point, it's almost a monthly conversation. Especially with her paying attention to the news and everything. So I don't feel like it's anybody's place to teach that but mine. But like Boogie said, like, if you see racist shit, call racist shit out. Like, hey, that's not cool. Like, you ain't got to make a big deal about it. You could just say, hey, that's not what we're gonna do here, and just block their ass. That's like, you don't have to go out your way to make a big production about it. You could just like, hey, we're not doing that, and just go about your business. It's not his place to teach my child. That's my place. But he needs to police his followers a little bit better.
I guess only
just a tad.
I was gonna say, I guess the only problem I had was he made it sound as if he had to do a whole seminar on it. That's not what people were asking for or saying. It's just that monitor your stream. You know, you got young people in your stream. Watch your stream. Just make sure you keep that rhetoric under control. That's the biggest thing. Cause I know that in previous years, my nephew would watch Ninja. You know what I mean? I would hate for him to see some of that or have some sort of receive some of that just by going to that stream. You know, and I thought the back and forth was interesting. I thought that, you know, his tone about it was interesting as well. And he was like, oh, it's not my job to, and in some ways I agree with what he was saying, like you ladies just mentioned, but in other ways it's like, but we're just saying control your stream. Like, because if it's happening on your channel, you should have some concern about that, basically. So that was my take.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna say it like this. Oh, when I started streaming, I was very unfiltered. You know what I mean? I'm very unfiltered. And then even though when you come to my stream, it's for a mature audience, there's always some kid coming in the stream. And I always got to remind the kid, I'm 12, 13, 14. I'm like, yo, you can't be up in here. Because this is for a mature audience. And I had to regulate people on my stream who want to say the hard R's, who want to be with the racial slurs, the homophobic stuff like that. I, as a content creator, it is my duty to make my chat as comfortable as possible, and everybody is welcome. You know what I'm saying? And I got my little numbers. You know what I'm saying? Compared to someone like Ninja, who can reach millions of people, his voice and his actions really will make a long-standing effect versus giving a check out for just giving out a check. If you just think that you can just throw money at the situation and think that situation is going to be better, you're sadly mistaken. It is hard work, it is dedication, it is education, and knowledge. Just learn it. Learn. It's Google. I know y'all. Just educate yourself. Anybody else want to chime on this before we go to the next topic? Nope. Cool. Anyway, Activision lawyers dismiss diversity hiring proposals as unworkable. The diverse candidate search policy proposal submitted by the Labor Federation AFCIO will require Activision to interview diverse range of candidates, including women and people of color, for all open positions. Although it won't dictate who the company should hire, it will ensure the underrepresented backgrounds that were added to the initial pools of potential hires. So I guess this article is telling me, if I'm understanding correctly, that it's not they're hiring, they're trying to hire people of color and women backgrounds, but they won't actually, they're interviewing them, but they're not getting hired. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm
No,
getting?
that's not what it's saying.
Well, explain it to me, little mama.
Okay, so I read this article and then the follow-up article behind it because I thought it was kind of bullshit. Apparently, Activision is saying that this practice is unreachable because they work in so many diverse countries. There's no way for them to actually implement this policy in the first place, so they should not have to hire or look for diverse candidates in the first place because they work in so many diverse countries. Does that, yeah. It didn't really make sense. Mind you now, this federation is a U.S. company, so I'm assuming they were talking about in their studios here in America, not necessarily ones in other countries and places like that. But Activision shot back and was like, no, we can't do this because we work in other places and we're unsure of how you want us to implement these when, again, we work in other countries. And that was basically their main excuse, is that since we work in other countries, there's no way we can implement these practices. So we're still going to hire a single white male.
I mean, that's just kind of bullshit because there's a ton of other companies that operate in various geos that, are enacting D&I, which is diversity and inclusion, in their hiring practices. And no one's telling you, so maybe you don't have enough people on your HR team to think of this critically, right? Because what's not being asked is for you to hire people who aren't qualified. No one's asking you to do that. We're just simply saying that you need to have people who are on the board as far as, hiring. When you're hiring people, it shouldn't only be white people hiring, right? Because the way we see things is you're always going to hire people who look like you, right? So you need a team of people who are from various backgrounds, who are screening resumes, who are doing interviews, so that you ensure that you aren't only hiring people that look like you.
Yeah, essentially your team should look like what the world looks like what your customers look like. And if you look at the statistics and how the diversity is mapped out, it's spread out between cultures and gender. Because I think women is 48% to 52%, and then it's the race breakdown is even split between different ones too. So if your workforce don't look like that, then how are you gonna be able to represent Black people in your games properly? How are you gonna represent certain? How you gonna know that when you plan 2K that they got on the certain things that appeal to that culture? It's like you got to have people in those rooms and in those meetings in order to identify with that. So
you guys are smart. Y'all just gotta get y'all shit together. I think I said when we played Black Ops, the first thing I said a week ago, I don't know if it was LBOOGIE, but I think it was Grown Women Game Night. I think it was playing Call of Duty or something. And I said, Activision, y'all need to hire me because community manager or something, because I be spending too much money and spending too much time playing y'all games. I've been playing Activision for the longest, and then this article comes up. So yeah, we need that.
I mean, I read through this article because I was curious too. For me, what I took out of it is that they feel like they already do this. They already have a pretty good process of, hiring DNI. You know what I'm saying? So with DNI in mind, let me say it that way. So they felt like them people, I guess higher ups trying to impose something different was against their already normal practice that they're doing. So to me, that's what it sounded like the argument was. Yeah, I mean,
my question is, if they feel like their practices are working to diversify their diversity in their workplace, why was these practices implemented in the first place? Why was this board told them to do this to branch out some? Like, if you're doing this would not have been asked of you in the first place. So maybe they got one dot in the boardroom. Hey, it wouldn't hurt you to have like two more. Like, I don't know. It's just, there's a reason why this was done in the first place. Maybe that's what we should look at instead of trying to figure out why they're not doing it now.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if I told you guys, but I could see flaws in even their, they like to boast that they hire veterans and whatnot, but you can tell that they're really only, hiring officers, which are people who are in the military that already have a degree. There's really no plan set up for them to hire enlisted folks who then go to college after leaving the military or separating. So even that, I think, is being done on their side kind of half-assed. So I think these companies like to, like I said, even what we saw with George Floyd and stuff like that, all these companies had their, we stand with you and blah, blah, blah. They want to be able to say, we do X, Y, and Z, but are they really doing this stuff? And I think that right now, especially with people, spending more time at home, they're able to look at this stuff, and say, hey, you're not doing what you said you were doing. So I don't know. Activision, I feel like at every turn is constantly the bad guy.
Stitch, I see you. It says, well, what about the Activision insiders selling info for cheap website rumors? Man, I ain't surprised because they be cheating. When we play, we sometimes when we play a Call of Duty match, sometimes things don't work on our favor and things are not evenly balanced. I don't know, man. I hope they better. If there's solid proof that somebody from Activision been selling cheats, has been selling info for cheats, oh my God, that's gonna be a major problem, because you messing up people's money. You basically letting people pay to play your game and then setting them up to lose. And I love Call of Duty, man. Activision better tighten up. That's all I gotta say. Any other thoughts on this before we get to our tidbits? Any tidbits? I didn't put any down.
I got one.
WandaVision.
Okay,
watched it.
I watched the first episode.
First episode?
Yeah.
Really?
I know you're not talking. I know
they're only 20 minutes, 23 minutes, 24 minutes long. Just burn through it.
Last night was 28 minutes.
Yes, listen, lady. Watch it.
Yeah, you tripping.
Watch it like it's a movie. Watch it like it's a movie.
Tripping? Because you went through and watched all the Marvel movies. Like, that was the first thing you did on Disney Plus was go on and watch all the Marvel movies, right?
Damn, yeah.
So I'm saying this is the continuation.
This is
it really is.
Continuing
It
the
really
story.
is.
This is starting to open the next page of the next book for Marvel.
Okay.
Get to episode 4, then holler at me.
Yeah, I know, right? All right.
Even Delilah is hooked in now. She's hooked in.
We have to bring her to our theory, Boogie. We have to make a whole nother group with just Marvel.
Right. Yeah. I mean, all I have to say about Wanda and Vision is House of M.
Yeah.
About to get good.
Yeah.
Holla at me. Then holla at me.
All right. I'm gonna eat my lunch. And
all right. Actually, this tidbit comes from my daughter. She's been on quarantine for the whole entire month of January, so the only thing she's done is play Game Pass games, and so far her favorite has been Haven. So she said to tell y'all to play Haven.
Okay.
It's
That's the one that was up for an award, right?
I think so, but I'm not really sure. She's she even streamed it. Like, this is how much she has loved this game. She was actually streaming when I was at work. Told me about it when I got home. She was so crunk. Her friend watched it. So yes, play Haven.
Haven, okay, all right.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I have okay, go ahead. Any other tidbits? I think I pulled out a question.
Any other show recommendations, movie recommendations? I mean, I saw Disney Plus put out a little ad with all their little burn down of what they got coming, so I'm excited. Matrix, all that. Like, oh man, then they got Snyder Cut coming out in March.
Yeah, HBO Max is about to be hitting.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
that
new Disney movie just dropped too last week on HBO Max.
And also on Netflix, there's a movie with boy who plays Falcon from Marvel.
Outside the
he's
Wire,
like a super soldier. Yeah.
Outside the Wire. Yeah, me and the husband's supposed to watch that soon, but you know how that turns out.
Okay.
All right. Any other me? Any tidbits? Not really. I ain't got none. I really don't. Not today. Any other tidbits? Before we get to these questions? All right.
Game recommendations? Nothing? Like, I ain't playing on no Game Pass.
Busters? Got Gears 5.
Busters was fire, but no other stuff, y'all.
No.
Dang, what y'all playing on mobile? Y'all ain't playing on no mobile? Switch?
Candy Crush?
PlayStation?
Candy Crush?
I play Love Nikki. Anybody want to play a doll dress up game?
Oh my god.
Man, I ain't touched my PlayStation 4 since Miles Morales, man.
And you know that shit still ain't went on sale yet. That game's still full price.
They dead ass wrong for that. They want to talk about High Busters and then they want to talk about Miles Morales.
That game's new though, y'all. Come on.
I don't care. Valhalla was $30 2 months after release.
Who in the chat's playing Medium? Anybody playing Medium today? Or have already started it?
I would recommend Medium because everybody on my timeline talking about it.
Okay, which is so funny. They all playing it on PC, but yet, y'all still giving Microsoft that money. But no comment.
Let me see. That's pretty much it. CHAREECE, can you get the questions for us, please?
Yes, ma'am. First one from 5-Star Hustle, DELILAH has already answered. When is she playing Medium? She's playing it today on the Grown Women Gaming channel here on YouTube at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. East Coast time. I'm not playing it. I'm playing like an hour because it's still daylight. So yeah. Let's see what else. Is anyone interested in a new Ghostbusters movie? That's from Abacab. I didn't know there was a Ghostbusters movie coming.
What?
I have to look that up.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Who's playing in that? I'll have to look. Yeah. I don't think did I see the last one with the girls? I can't remember.
We got the new season of Apex coming up too.
Oh, do I need to hop on that? Like, for real?
It looks pretty. Like, you know how they are with the storytelling.
Yes.
They're pretty on point. Like I said, I already got Stitch. He's back in it because they made some changes to the game. Like there's a new personal res station that you can pick up, and so like you don't have to go find a res location. If you have your teammate's banner, you can just pop it out and res them.
What game
there's
talking
vehicles
about?
Now. Apex.
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Oh, okay. There's vehicles now that you can get into. You have a third map now. So now we have 3 maps that are going into rotation. So,
See, Boogie, if you need a third and you don't mind me fucking up every once in a while, I'll play with you.
Nah, me and Stitch will play with you.
Again, if you don't,
We won twice last night.
Nice.
Even a rank match. We won a rank match.
Oh, no. I'm not doing rank because I don't want to mess up and y'all fall in rank. So,
right now we're in bronze, so we can't really fall in rank. Once you get past bronze, that's when you start falling.
Oh, well then maybe I play bronze with y'all, but when y'all move up to silver, I'm out.
Okay.
All right. Question from Rangy Ford. Lord have mercy. Will Microsoft acquire Jeff Keighley? No,
he ain't. Come on now. No, he ain't.
So wait. So are they saying that they think that Jeff Keighley would essentially replace Major Nelson? I'm sorry, was I?
No. Jeff Keighley has already sold his soul to Sony, and there's no price on earth that we could buy that back from.
Man, y'all took the bait. Y'all took the bait.
He know how he is.
He stay where he at. He can stay where the fuck he at. We don't need him. We got 18 million subscribers on YouTube.
Come on, y'all.
Game Pass 100 million. Let's go. I don't care.
Okay.
I play
Dragonheart.
with it.
Question: if GWG was to own their own gaming company, what type of game would you all create as a collective, together, people, together?
Oh man, for me, it's together. What y'all think?
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
It's gotta have shooter, action, adventure / RPG all in one.
And it's gonna be a badass female.
The character customization got to be on point. We gonna make sure we get them braids and dreads and fades.
That's right, okay.
Girl.
Shoot.
Like,
we got curly hair too, because LBOOGIE got the curly hair.
What's wrong with you?
I know if anything, if we do a game, I know we'll do a good one, because when we put our minds into stuff, we get it done, and we all got individual talents that we can put in the game, and it'll be great. Great writers, great designers. So I ain't even worried about it.
So who will be the writer though? Let's break this down. Who will be the writer?
oh god.
Me and CHAREECE.
Yeah.
Okay, I see it. All right, I'll do the designer, producer. I'll do that.
LBOOGIE can be a voice artist.
And producer, man, shoot, LB,
Yeah.
she'll be a doggone PM. She'll manage y'all everything. Make sure everything producer. She'll make sure everything pop off on time, meet that budget. You know what I mean?
Right? Somebody else gotta control us, cause we might go down a tangent.
Right. Yeah. You might have to reel us in and be like, yeah, y'all scope creeping. Like, y'all gotta come back to life. Like,
Or there's gonna be me on a soapbox in the middle of the street just spewing out shit. I can imagine. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. We will have something awesome. Next question, please.
All right, Jazzy New, what's up, Jazzy? With the move Sega is making, do you think they are a target for Microsoft? They have worked together for years, so it might work.
Oh, that's just a piece of bit of news that was skipped this week. We didn't have it in our list, but Sega split their company up basically.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, crazy.
So wait, when they say split, so they're breaking off their gaming division,
Right, basically, which probably means that they're priming it to sell.
Because Sega do pachinkos and they do a lot of little
Right.
But they also had a video game division, as we all grew up knowing,
Right.
So they took that and they pretty much split it up. But that's all that was mentioned in the article.
Well, they trying to get some bags. Sega is an OG company. They don't want to they got to keep up with the times. And in order for them to keep up with the times, they're gonna have to do some things. They're gonna have to adjust, make some new games, and go to these new companies and stuff like that. And I hope with Sega when they get split, hope they find a new home. Hopefully, whoever grabs them can do some work with them, because Sega ain't bad.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If the old Sega games dropped them Game Pass today, we might play that instead of Medium. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even.
Be specific. What would you play? What's your old classic Sega IPs?
Of course, Sonic the Hedgehog.
For sure.
Damn, what was? Oh crap.
Me is Jet Set Radio.
Yes, girl. Power Stone. Hell, type for the dead or some shit. That shit was hilarious. That's how I learned how to type.
They need to do type of the dead.
Right?
Some of these people need to learn. Y'all keep forgetting.
That is exactly how I learned how to. My mama came in and watched me playing it. Like, baby, what did you do? I'm typing, trying to save my life. But yes, day one, Medium would be forgotten.
Sega got so many cool game IPs though. They had this one back in the OG Xbox. They had this game that I loved. Y'all know I love action adventure games. So they had this game called Otogi 1 and Otogi 2.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was like Souls before Souls. It was made by From Software too, I think. But it was so good. Both of those games.
Yeah, so just putting that out there, people. Let's see. Lady Foxfire. What's up, lady? Are you ladies interested in the Monster Hunter Rise demo on Switch?
I saw that, but not really.
I don't know why, because we played Monster Hunter on Xbox, but I don't know. I've been big on, I don't know, Animal Crossing again. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay. Rangy 4. Does it seem as though the industry doesn't want Microsoft to have exclusives?
Well, that's inevitable. So the writing's on the wall. They're coming, boss. They are coming.
It's been interesting to see how these articles change over the next couple of years. Michi dies a lot. What do you ladies think of Ninja Theory pulling the plug on Bleeding Edge?
I'm a little salty. I'm a little salty about that one.
But were you playing?
Hey man, were you? We were. None of us were.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, no, I don't know. Like, I like the idea of the game, but when I got in and played it, it wasn't that fun for me.
I don't know. For me, it felt that premise for a game. Not so much Bleeding Edge, but just that whole. It seems very experimental. You know, just that whole premise. You know. Because I've seen other games back in the day try to pull that off, the melee mechanics with the whole Overwatch kind of feel. I mean, a couple games tried to do that in the past, and it always just felt the same to me. Felt experimental, but I mean, the game is still going to be playable. You know, basically what they said is that they're not doing any new updates to it. I guess they have to see maybe a significant player count increase. But you know what? For me, when I look at Ninja Theory, the only thing I'm thinking about is Hellblade, baby. So let's get it done. You know.
You know, it took me a minute to realize. Yeah, it took me a minute to realize that was actually the same company because those games are so different from each other.
It's very drastically different.
Yeah, it seemed like this was like I don't want it to sound like this, but it's a side project, right? Like, or like a little passion project, you know.
I can see that.
And see, with the way Microsoft is doing things, they allow these companies to do whatever they want. They can make whatever they want. Right. So if they want to take a chance on Bleeding Edge, they can do that, just like they did with Grounded, you know. So
another game my daughter loves on Game Pass.
I know. And now the new updates for the bees and stuff they put in there now for Grounded. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can like the spiders, man.
No, her friend and them went to the lab at the bottom of the pond, and apparently there's some stuff down there also. So I might have to jump back in.
Oh, it is opened up. They opened it up now, so got a bird in there now too. It's crazy.
All right, Stitch. You know what? You can ask Lady this question in her DMs about you in Call of Duty.
What is wrong with him?
Y'all know Stitch. It's too early for him. It's too much sunlight out. It's cooking his brain.
Did you guys already hit Rain's question above Mitchie's?
Which one?
Does it seem as though the industry don't want Microsoft to have exclusives?
We said that. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Another Rain G4. Rain, this is your last one. You got 3. What's the issue with the Batman series? Do you ladies like it? You know the issue with the Batwoman series, but the original, the first season had the girl, what's her name, Rose something. She was cute, but she's gotten typecast into playing the average lesbian white girl, and then the writing wasn't as good as it could have been. Now, so they replaced the character and everything. I haven't watched much of the second season, but I do like the look of it. It looks better, and I'm hoping people give it a chance, but they probably won't for reasons.
I'm looking forward to the game, not the Batwoman game, but the new what was it, Knights of something, right? That they have
the Gotham Knights.
Gotham Knights. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. When we're gonna see more about that?
And then they come out last week and say there is no delay. Like, it's got so bad where people are coming out saying we are not delaying our game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see.
Well, too, I don't know. I hate to say this so early, but I mean, it doesn't look like we're having an E3, and I'm gonna need them to, get information out to us some other kind of way. Y'all need to figure it out. Like, I still need my info.
Back from the Dead. Sega needs to bring back Skies of Arcadia. Yes, sir. If they do a remaster of Skies of Arcadia, day one buy, people. Day one buy.
Day one buy, huh? All right.
Day one buy. I think that's all the questions.
All right.
Lady, yeah, I think that's all. So yeah, there you go.
All right. For me, okay, well that's it. We are gonna end it off here. Nice and all calm, like, you feel me? I would like to thank everybody that stopped through. Thank everybody for the questions. Let's start with outros, and let's start with CHAREECE.
All right, everybody. It's your girl CHAREECE here. Team CHAREECE in the house. Yay!
You need to tell Team CHAREECE to sub to your channel on Twitch because you affiliate.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yeah, thank you, lady. I totally forgot. I made Twitch affiliate last week, and I am so excited. My husband had no idea what I was talking about, but he was so crunk for me, and that's like the sweetest thing ever.
I'm her first sub, so I get that first back. You feel me?
Yes. But I'm going to be streaming Medium sometime, probably the next hour, because I want to use as much daylight as possible with my windows open and the lights on, just in case some shit pop off and I have to like run. But yes, thank y'all for coming through. Thank y'all for these awesome questions. Thank y'all for hanging with us. Make sure to wear your mask and wash your hands, because again, we're trying to stay out of quarantine, people. Stay out of quarantine. And we'll see y'all next week.
All right, Miss Delilah HD.
Yes, you heard her, Delilah_HD on Twitter. And thanks, chat. Everybody was all, helpful in the beginning with the sound and audio issues. It's been crazy this morning. But thank you so much, and we appreciate y'all. And tell your friends about the podcast. And I will be playing Medium tonight. So that's 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And it's gonna be right here on this channel. So stay tuned. And if you miss it, don't feel too bad, because it's gonna be recorded and all that. So if you can just jump back in and check it out. But it should be a lot of fun.
All right, Miss LBOOGIE.
All right, so Boogie0208. Thanks to everybody who came by today. We appreciate everybody. Make sure, if you haven't done so, you look at our merch store. We're here every Saturday, and we have our community game night. Make sure you guys come to those. And yeah, you'll see me on Monday on the Xbox channel playing Apex Legends. Hopefully you guys come through.
Do we have a special guest next week or no?
Next week? I don't think it's next week, is it? It might be the week after.
Yeah,
okay, so we're not going to announce that yet, but we do have some.
Let's just wait.
Let's just wait. Okay. Let's just wait. And last and not least, it's me, Lady Infamous 415. You already know. Check me out at my Twitch, Lady_Infamous 415. You can check me out on my YouTube. I do stuff there. Lady_Infamous 415. You can check me at my side piece, aka Twitter, Lady_415, all in one word. I'd like to thank the chat for being just the best chat ever. I swear, I love y'all. Without y'all, ain't us. Please remember that. We're almost to 1,000, and I can't wait to see what more that we can bring you into the table of the gaming realm. So thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Wash your ass, wash your face, brush your teeth, wear a mask, wrap it up. Let's go. Have a great day.